while I do update my site, I have my music playing in the background. You may be able to hear it, but vaguely. But if I want to change the speed, all I do is use the hex editor. Winamp, that's what I use. FF6 World Sampler, of course. 12 seconds, almost 15,000 plays. That's nothing new. And then again, I got several of these with 5 figures and several more with 4. But let's say I just want to change the speed. I click the stop. Okay, and I will go to switch to my hex editor. Why a hex editor? So I can change the sample rate. There's no program I know of that works with XP that can change the sample rate. Change speed often changes the file itself, the waveform itself, which causes deteriorations, and that I do not want. But this looks like a really big, bad mess. But there really ain't much to it. All I had to do is just look in the address hex position, and I put it at whatever 18 is, which is about here. 18. This is the position at which the sampler rate itself is at. Okay? This is what my current speed is, as I had it. 45. I actually reference it as this, because it is, of course, you know, a 32-bit value. So, let's say I want to change it to, I don't know, 92% true speed. Well, for that, I just put in 46,000. Yes, I'm using a code number. Overwrite at current address as a long end. Okay, I put that in. Okay, and this one here is the bytes per second. For figuring out the offset, I reference this, 2, so that means I double this. And it should be at 20, because if it's not, then I close the file without saving, and then I reload it and retry again. But since it matches out, hit save, new, switch to here, hit play, and preview it. This is just my favorite part of Final Fantasy VI World. It's my top favorite song, and the part that spikes past 1300 compatibility. The current, well, it's not quite the actual highest, but it's pretty close to it. But, oh well, back to this again. Other category. There's only one main reason for its use. For dreams that don't fit in any distinct category. As in this case here, fits multiple categories equally well, and I list which categories. Sometimes it just doesn't quite fit any of the current categories. Sometimes it's too vaguely recalled to determine a category, and in that case you'll often see a bunch of X's up here. X means uncertain, too uncertain. And of course, scenery. Yeah, you'd expect that. But let's just get this dream in, so I can show you how to finalize it. Okay, now that the dream's details are done added, as I can tell here, just looking at the lines, I can tell it hovers close to about 1,000 characters. 1920 by 1440 resolution. 1920 this way. So divide 8 per character, since this is an even width font. Courier new, you know. And so do the division and it comes out to 240. I get an idea that there's about 235 per line, because I count for the word wrap here.